Lots of amazing things happen in a commercial break in this studio because I'm getting some mehndi put on my hand right now. But let me tell you about it because there's an event that's coming to Toronto. It's the Indian Oscars. You know there'll be some amazing fashion. It's the International Indian Film Festival. It's a 3-day affair, lots of buzz, lots of events before the actual awards show. Here's my next guest. She'll be making a lot of hands and feet very beautiful during this festival. Her name is Dimple Shah. She is a mehndi artist and one of Toronto's most famous, I might add, and she's actually beautifying my hand right now. And in case you don't know, mehndi is it's an Indian body art. It's kind of like a temporary tattoo. It's a henna, if you will, that gets put on your skin, and it comes out, you know what, Dimple, why don't you tell people how it comes out of that tube? Like right now it's
the
like
paste.
a cream.
It's a green paste, but it's come out like the red color, so it's a deep burgundy color. So it's very traditional and the colorful color you can get with the henna.
And what happens to this? It dries.
It's dry in about 20 minutes or half an hour, and you have to leave it longer to get the better color. So it's penetrated in your skin longer, and after few hours, about 10 hours after, it's turned to orange to red color.
It's so beautiful.
Thank
you know,
you.
my mom got married, of course, with mehndi all over her hands and her feet. I want to know what your reaction was, though, when you found out that you were going to be doing body art, doing some mehndi for the festival, the Indian Oscars, which is huge.
This is huge. I'm so excited when I heard last year, even though the IIFA is coming to Toronto, and I want to be the part of the IIFA, and when they called me and I got the opportunity and I want to do it. I want to introduce all about the celebration, Bollywood, IIFA. I want to be part of the mehndi, and I'm presenting all my artwork to everybody so people can see and enjoy the IIFA.
The interesting thing about your artwork is that while it's on, it washes off after a number of days, right?
Yeah, it's just like for the temporary tattoo, so it's a fun. You have a tattoo for the colorful, but then it's just for a few days and it's disappears. So if you change your mind, you have always new style, new design. So it's good for that way.
Absolutely. Is there somebody that you particularly want to do at the festival?
I like to do all the Bollywood stars, but I can say Katrina, Bipasha Basu, Deepika, Karina, if I get opportunity to do some.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be very great. If I get the opportunity, I really want to do the Bollywood star. If they comes here, and if I get opportunity, I really be the part of the IIFA, and I want to see all the Bollywood star.
Part of the thing about doing mehndi, though, is that you've got to have a really steady hand, right?
It's very steady hand. You have to
okay, so picture this. You get to do a star that you really want to do. You pull out your tools of the trade, and you're so nervous that your hand is shaking.
No, I'm glad. I'm so confident on my work, but I'm so glad if I get the opportunity. I really like to absorb this opportunity.
Yeah, it would be great.
Great, it would be
Where do
great.
you come up with your designs? Because each one is different. There are no two that are the same, guys.
Okay, so I come up to when I was born, I watch always my older sister. She used to do this henna art. I gradually absorb from her slowly, and I pick it up and I'm doing since I'm 10 years old.
So when you were 10, you started creating art, and your sisters and your cousins and your aunts and uncles were probably your canvases at the time, were they?
Oh, absolutely. And there is a lots of in India. There is a lots of competition and Bollywood about always the wedding celebration. So always it's henna is the part of the wedding. So it's good, colorful.
What is the design you're putting on my hand?
I'm doing the nice traditional colors. And I'm trying to do it the peacock for you, and I can put so nowadays is the henna has a jewel and henna glitter and everything.
Yes.
So I'm going to try on you too as well a little bit, so you can see what is the new fashion trend. It's about the fusion, tradition.
I've never been hip, Dimple. I've never been hip. This is making me hip.
Hip? Okay, that's great.
I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
And what fun! I mean, can I just show our viewers for 1 minute? There we are. There we go. This is. And you have one as well? Have you got one somewhere?
No, I don't have one.
Okay, well, this is what Dimple has done just in the past few minutes. So I will leave this on, and it will start to crumble off, and the color will change over, it'll be different tomorrow than it is today, and different the day after that. Toronto mehndi artist Dimple Shah here in studio. Now, if you want to find out more about this big event, you can check out our special online coverage. It's at cbcnews.ca/Indian Film Festival.